Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really diving into something fascinating. It's this whole idea of a divine frequency, like, that special energy some people believe is out there, unlocking like hidden potential and all that.
Yeah, it's a concept that it might seem a little out there at first, but when you think about it, it really taps into these deep human desires, right? Like
Yeah.
wanting to find our purpose, wanting to connect to something bigger than ourselves.
So when we say like divine frequency, what are we even talking about here?
Well, it's described, almost like this cosmic vibration, like a secret code running through like everything.
Okay.
And the text claims only certain people, those they call the chosen ones, can actually pick up on it and use it.
Chosen ones. Okay, so like an exclusive club.
Yeah, that seems to be the implication.
So like what makes someone a chosen one? Is it like winning a cosmic lottery?
Well, not exactly. Let me see. How does the text put it?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It talks about the divine frequency being, and I quote, the resonant harmony of pure consciousness vibrating throughout the cosmos.
Whoa. Okay, so it's less about being chosen and more about like tapping into this specific. What was it?
Resonant harmony.
Yeah, that like
All right.
finding the right radio station or something.
That's a really interesting way to put it, yeah. Like having the right receiver to tune in. And the text suggests that by doing so, by aligning yourself with this divine frequency, you can unlock these extraordinary abilities.
Well, like what? Give me the elevator pitch.
Think influencing events, accessing hidden knowledge, maybe even shaping reality itself. It's a very bold claim.
Yeah. It does sound a bit like, something out of a superhero movie.
It does, doesn't it? But again, this idea of a chosen one, someone with unique abilities, it's a powerful narrative. It's something you see throughout history, mythology, even pop culture.
Yeah, it's like who doesn't want to believe they have that special something, right? That hidden potential.
And that's where it gets really interesting, because this idea, even if we don't take it literally, it makes you think about the power of belief itself,
Mm.
right? Like
Yeah.
humans are hardwired to find patterns, to look for meaning, especially in a world that can often feel very chaotic and unpredictable.
Totally. And when you don't know the answer, it's easy to latch on to something that seems to explain it all.
Exactly.
It, yeah.
And that's not to say there's no value in exploring these concepts. I mean, you look at quantum physics.
Hmm.
At its core, everything, IS energy vibrating at different frequencies. There are interpretations that even suggest a connection between these vibrations and consciousness itself.
So the text, it's like it's taking these scientific ideas, these quantum physics ideas, and kind of like, I don't know, jazzing them up a bit.
It's definitely embellishing, let's say, weaving them together with, mystical traditions. And it creates a narrative that can be very compelling.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like who wouldn't want to believe in that? To believe that they could tap into that power.
Right. And this is where it's important to kind of step back and think about the psychology behind belief systems in general. The human need for meaning,
Yeah.
for purpose. Because that's really what this text seems to be providing, right?
Yeah, like even if we don't buy into this whole like divine frequency thing, literally, is there still something valuable there? Something we can like take away from it?
Absolutely. I think so.
It really makes you think. Like if just believing in something can have that much power, even physically. What about the energy we like put out into the world? Do you think could we all be contributing to like a shared frequency or something, and that shapes reality for everyone?
That's a big question and not a new one either. I mean, philosophers, scientists, they've been wrestling with that idea for centuries.
Right.
And this text, the whole chosen ones thing, it's maybe a bit much.
Yeah.
But it does make you think about, collective consciousness and the impact that can have. Like
Yeah.
think about being in a huge crowd,
At a concert.
right? Or part of big protests. You can practically feel that energy,
Yeah.
that shared emotion.
Totally. It's like we're all tuned into the same like wavelength or something.
Exactly. And if you think about vibration more broadly, it pops up everywhere, right? Like sound healing, music therapy, even just, putting on your favorite song when you need a boost. It can really shift your mood, your energy.
Oh, absolutely. Certain songs, they just like hit you right in the feels.
And that's a really key point here. Maybe this divine frequency,
Mhm.
it's not about, exclusivity or being chosen. Maybe it's about the frequency we create within ourselves, the energy we put out into the world.
Okay, so less about finding the right station to tune into and more about like creating your own music.
Exactly. It's about, our choices, our actions, our compassion for others. That's how we impact the world around us.
Wow. So it's not about like superpowers. It's about like being a good person.
In a way, yes. It's about recognizing that we all have the power to make a difference, that the energy we put out into the world, it matters, it resonates, and collectively, we can create something really beautiful, really powerful.
That's pretty profound.
It is, and it's something to really reflect on. Because maybe, just maybe, this divine frequency isn't something we find. It's something we build together.
Wow, that's definitely something to think about. Well, that's about all the time we have for today's deep dive, but this is a conversation that could go on, forever. So until next time, keep exploring these ideas, keep asking questions, and see what frequencies you can create out there in the world.